Pixar. Yeah, not Pixar.
Pixar. I know Pixar 1, 2, 3. Or is it 4, 5,
Yo.
6? Pixar 4, 5, 6.
That's be like an eBay Pixar.
Wixstar.
Nice. T-Move. There we go. We've reversed. Yeah.
And today's hot takes, Chattin Smack, and the highlight, Luke and Dazza.
We have like a little news like
Just news just in. Chattin Smack is on tour. Coming. Never. Well, not yet.
Wanna know what?
Anyway,
okay. Peoples, welcome back to another episode of Chatting Smack with your host. I am Luke, and we are joined with
wait, join with someone? Oh, you just mean me, Dazza.
Come on now. What do you mean?
You said joined with,
Yeah.
as if I'm not part of
actually,
the main entourage. The way you said it, no, just keep rolling. The way you said it just made it sound like I am now coming on as a guest.
No, to be fair, I did say I've always said that to be fair.
Oh, fair. Maybe I didn't pick up on it.
I still
Fair
don't
enough.
listen to me now. It's just
Fair enough.
before we carry on, I do want to say, as always, we are see what's on my head. See that new sponsor. If you want to copy anything, link down below. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Oh, and TikTok maybe as well. Have a little cop, t-shirts, bucket hats, snapbacks,
Sliders.
sliders. There we go.
Think they're doing
All the shebang. This is currently the summer job, so get what you can before summer ends. You're not going to with that.
Get these shorts. Get your lovely legs out.
Shorts.
Comfy as hell. These are daily shorts now.
They are to be very absolutely wearing I should stick on my legs.
If in doubt, get them out. That's what I say. Oh, well, if you say so. Right. Anyway.
So this episode was actually something that I was quite surprised about, to be fair.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just didn't think that this would ever come up as a topic of the potty.
I think it's just nice to keep things fresh and talk about different things and talk about stuff we might have an interest in or a lot of viewers can relate to.
The people listening and watching will probably have a lot to like join in with.
Talk about.
Yeah, like talk behind camera, like with us along the way. Yeah. So where are we starting with this?
So Disney Pixar. Disney and Pixar. Disney / Pixar. Disney Pixar.
Is Disney Pixar? They're two companies, right?
Yeah.
Is it because people say Disney Pixar? Is that because two films are collabs?
Well, Disney Pixar have come together, haven't they? Like Disney and Pixar, because Disney is the original one. Like Disney was like way before Pixar was a thing. Like Disney was, God, when did they start? Is it like post-war? Or was it earlier than that?
They might have actually started when they kind of like started discovering like like alongside Disney World and that maybe back then. Don't know how far back.
They were doing like stop motion things, but because it was all in black and white, the original Disney stuff, whereas Pixar was sort of like 80s. They started. You right there?
No, I've got obviously like my facts.
Right.
I was just seeing like if I've got the date of when they started.
Yeah.
I can't find it. It's not there.
Huh? Manager, can you tell us when Disney started, please?
Could you please?
Disney
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, when did Disney? Because the creator is Walt Disney, which is a mad name, isn't it? Do you reckon there's any Disney's is people still going? Did Walt Disney have kids?
1923.
Cool, maybe 20s, yeah. 1923 was the first year of Disney. And it was like, they used to do the old original Mickey Mouse. I remember that was like some of the early stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, bro. I thought it was earlier than that, yeah. But it does make sense. 1900s.
I knew it was early 1900s. I couldn't remember if it's pre-war or post-war, but
There we go. Mid-war. There we go.
well, it's not middle of war. Well, it's middle of the two wars, I suppose, yeah. The two great wars. I don't know what's so great about them.
Give me the chopsticks quick.
Aww. Yeah. Anyway, so how much Disney do you have a preference first of all, Disney or Pixar?
I'll be so real. I don't have a preference just because I don't know like what films are what. I'll be so real. Like you could ask me what Pixar film you like, and oh, this is a Disney one.
Uh,
Yeah,
so for me, I prefer Pixar. Um, uh, Disney, not like I've seen some Disney stuff, but I'm not such a big Disney thing. So I got written down here the Pixar list and the order of
order.
yeah the order. So do you know the first ever Pixar film, which wasn't really a film, it's a short film, was actually in 1986, and it was the Luxo short, which was the Luxo Ball original. That's what it's called. It's called Luxo, and they had the Luxo Ball. And so in that, you see like the lampshade, and it jumps on the
Yeah,
Pixar ball,
that's
doesn't
such a
it?
classic.
And obviously, Pixar incorporated that into the Pixar thing where the light jumps on the eye. So that's where that originates from.
Such a classic.
But the first actual Pixar film, do you have any inkling what it might be?
The first ever film,
Pixar film, yeah.
Pixar film. Mickey Mouse isn't Pixar, is it?
That's Disney.
See,
I can give you a clue.
yeah,
The newest one, the newest generation of this film's not long come out.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy
Toy
Story.
Story in
Stop.
the
I
90s was the
forget.
first.
Damn.
So Toy Story was the first ever Pixar
That
film.
makes me feel ancient. Oh my lord.
Then it was Bugs Life.
I love Bugs Life.
I think it's an underrated film, to be fair. Not many people
Oh,
know about it. Toy Story 2
yeah, if you
came
guys know
next.
any of these, let us know.
Monster Inc.,
Yeah, yeah.
Nemo,
Love Nemo.
The Incredibles,
Love that.
Cars,
Yeah, cars like cars.
Ratatouille,
Love that.
Wally.
Where was Wally?
Not Where's Wally, no.
Oh, no, that was.
Wally the Robot.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Up.
The balloon.
Up.
Yeah.
Uh, then Toy Story 3.
Wait, why is there so many films in between the Toy Stories?
Oh, just well, between Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2, there's only Bugs Life in between it.
Oh,
But he did obviously a bunch of films. Yeah, so then Toy Story 3, then Cars 2,
that's
then Brave.
no, I don't think I watched that.
That's that Scottish thing.
Yeah, well,
I've
yes,
not
yeah.
that out of that list, that's the first one I've not seen. Like I've watched all those. I haven't watched Brave. Then it's Monsters University,
Nice.
Inside Out.
I haven't seen that one.
Inside Out is the one where you have the like different emotions, and it was meant to be inside that girl's head. You've seen
Oh,
that. So
I
there's
think
like
I've seen that. I think
angry,
I've seen
happy,
that. Yeah,
sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's that one. Then it was Good Dinosaur.
Heard of it?
Heard of it, not seen it.
No.
Finding Dory came
Yes,
next.
classic.
Then Cars 3,
Nice.
Coco, which I've not seen
I
personally.
don't think I've seen
Then Incredibles 2, which I
that.
also haven't seen.
Ah, you've seen the first one, right?
Yeah.
That's shambolic. You're telling me you've not seen a second, and now there's a third.
Yeah, there's a third one coming out,
You
isn't
know
it?
how long? Do you know how long I waited for number three to come out between number two coming out?
Judging based on this list, yeah, quite a while.
15 years, bruv.
Mental.
Right, and you're telling me, oh, mate, get out.
I am out. I'm outside.
I
We're
said,
filming this
get in,
podcast outside.
get
All right,
in.
get in. That's what she said. Anyway, after Incredibles 2 was Toy Story 4.
Nice.
Then it was Onward. Can't say I really
No, I don't think
know
I've
that
seen that.
one. Then it was Soul. Don't really know that
No.
one either. Then Luca. I think Luca. Oh no, Coco was the one that was based around Mexico and the Day of the Dead one. I don't know what Luca is. Then it was Turning Red. Then it was Lightyear, which is Buzz's, like Buzz Lightyear's film. But to me, it looks weird because it's not really Buzz Lightyear as a toy. I've not watched it, but it looks weird. I know it didn't do very well in the stats either. Like it didn't do too good. Um, Then after Lightyear, it was Elemental, which is basically all the elements like fire, water. It was like
Oh,
the
okay.
characters were like that.
Oh, maybe I've heard of that then.
I've not seen it, I've heard of it. Then Inside Out 2, I didn't even realize the second one.
First one.
Then Elio,
Hello.
then Hoppers, which looks kind of funny. I haven't seen it, but it looks alright. Then it was Toy Story 5, which I still have not seen. And what?
That sounds a great one.
Oh, that's good. And that brings us up to date with the Pixar list. However, expected March 27th is Gatto. Can't say I know what it is. Incredibles 3 is expected in June 2028. Coco 2 is expected in 2029. And then there is one called Ono Ghost Mask, but there's no date for it, and I have no idea what that's going to be. Oh, hello again.
Oh, hello. After you just said about um, Incredibles 3 coming out, I want to correct myself. From the first one to the second one, we waited 15 years for the next one to come out.
Mental.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
Honestly, crazy. Yeah, so it was from the first one to the second one, or second to third. 15 years.
Mental, innit?
Nuts.
I am going to require someone's phone for the next bit because I didn't write the facts down. I want to search something. So how
What the fuck was that?
how the hell do you work this iPhone thing?
you want-
Google? There you
No,
go.
not Google, Safari. Ugh. You
Shut up,
idiot.
that's funny.
Idiot. Typical Android user.
Shut up, man. This guy.
Man said stir in the pot.
Yeah, man is full on staring at the pot. So the Pixar theory timeline. So it starts 65 million years ago.
Don't that absolutely not.
No, this is how it's set. The films are set.
Oh, okay.
Come
I
on.
was gonna say we ain't. Who was alive 65 years ago?
That was just me.
65.
Well, The Good Dinosaur was set 65 million years ago.
Not 65 years ago. 65 million years ago. That's nuts.
So this is how the timeline of the films, and this I guess is kind of like a order you could watch it in a sense, because this is the order of how life happens.
Or thing.
So the first is like The Good Dinosaur, set 65 million years ago, because obviously it's 65 million years ago, isn't it? So it's dinosaurs, like it's the sort of beginning life and such. Then you go to 10th century where Brave is set. So it's like the old Scottish film.
Oh, I saw this when I was doing my research.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't look in. I briefly skimmed it. I was like, this is not what I'm looking for. Let's go back.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. No.
So yeah, it's sort of, it's ancestors. It's like the early sort of stage of people learning skills, etc. Then we move to the 50s and 60s where The Incredibles is set. Now, it's sort of set, that sort of time period, which you can see by the vehicles they use in the show. It's very like old school, sort of kind of like the time of sort of rock and roll and, the swinging 60s and such. Then we move on to the 90s when Toy Story 1 and 2 anyway is sort of brings in. So it's quite sort of it's a very 90s, like the clothing they're wearing, etc. It's that's where Toy Story sits. Obviously that's where it actually came out, and obviously when it came out, that's the basis they set it on because that's the life it was in. Then we move on to early 2000s, where the animals are starting to develop a bit more. So you got Nemo, like you got the talking fish and the sharks, etc. They're cutting about in the oceans. Then we move on to sort of mid 2000s where we get Ratatouille and Toy Story 3.
Great era
Good era.
for films. Honestly.
So obviously, again, these films they were sort of made around this time, and everything you see on screen is set in that time. There's your good mix of modern stuff with old school stuff that's still around. Um, the same with Up. Up is set in that sort of same time period as well. And then we move on to 2010s. When we move to 2015, move to Inside Out. that is sort of set in sort of like I suppose like when we're sort of leaving school, we're facing like focusing on this girl who's going through the school, which kind of is good for us because it's kind of what we were going through at that same time. I know some people weren't. Um, we then move on to modern day, which Coco would be in set. Coco is like Day of the Dead, which is a big sort of festival in like in Mexico and that.
When did that come out?
I don't know when the film actually came out, but it's sort of set around sort of modern times, like 2017, 2018
Oh, okay,
sort of
okay.
thing. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We move on to the years 2050s to 2100s. We've
Oh,
we fucked the earth up. We've had to move out in spaceships while
Elon, you listen to this, brother. Miles and that.
yeah, get invested because robots like Wally take over the earth and have to clean our shit up because we fucked the earth up and made it
I'm
too
gonna say, what you
dirty.
want about? That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah.
Then moving in to 2100, 2800. Now, technology is very big. Obviously, you got these robots cleaning up, and it moves into formulations of cars. So this is where the cars era comes in.
I didn't think the Cars era was based at that year. That's nuts.
So there's talking cars that they can drive around, they can do things. So this is when their era is set because there's no form of human life, but they're all in form of cars.
That's
So it's like the technology is advanced
crazy.
and become into cars. And then sort of what he's still going on with into this time period as well, like into 2800s. They're still cutting about because he's still got the robots going on. Then life starts coming back around because there's bugs and that come in formulation. This is when Bugs Life comes into it again. Bugs Life is then formed in 2800, 2900.
What the-
Bugs Life is back in. We got bugs, but they're talking bugs now. They can do things. They can think for themselves. It's not just like bugs we see.
Yeah,
They can actually talk and that.
Bugs Life is a good film.
And then we move on to the 3000s where monsters are cutting
3000.
about.
Jesus.
Monsters have evolved and they are now a thing. And then it just goes on to the 5000s where after the monsters are sort of gone through, it sort of just comes back round on itself and it says it comes back into around to like the Brave era, like where like the sort of people are coming back into it again. So it's all come back on itself. So although we kill ourselves, we all come back into
That's nuts.
That's the theory of the timeline of Pixar. It's a weird theory. If you have time, research it more.
That's not. Never looked into it that deep.
So I am definitely a Pixar kid. I'm not. I can't say I'm much of a Disney kid. So Disney's sort of more. So Disney's more of your like princess films, like your Tangled, your um,
Never seen those in my life.
Rapunzel,
No.
Seven Dwarf Things. No,
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Oh, Snow White, Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, Peter Pan. Do you ever watch that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I feel like the Pixar world is sort of kind of like more to do with um, either things that have happened, things that are happening, or things that they think will happen in the future. Whereas Disney is all um, based in sort of older times where you have princesses and um, sort of different things like that, really, I suppose. But yeah, I very much more enjoy the Pixar. And so I've been studying it, and there's four main Easter eggs. So I don't know if you realize, like in the Pixar films, they tend to have Easter eggs relating to things. Could you name four Easter eggs you think you find in all or most of the films?
The lamp thing. The one that bounces on the eye. No.
So that's at the start of like that's like the sponsor, but that's not in the films.
Even actually in the
Such yeah,
films.
actually in the
I have
films.
to tell you. One, to be honest. Is that like when like other characters from other films like make an appearance in?
Yeah, so that's one of them. So in most of, or pretty much all the films, they reference at some point a little snippet of what the next film's going to be.
Smart.
Now, the other three is the Pizza Planet truck. You see that in pretty much every film near enough.
Yeah.
Um, the other one was you're kind of close when you're going down the lamp route is the Luxo ball. The ball that the lamp originates from, the like that it bounced on, that ball features in a lot of the films.
Damn.
And then A113.
Yeah, I saw that when I was looking up. I think some of my facts. I don't. What is that?
So
Oh, from that way.
yeah, it does. A113 originates from the classroom that a lot of the staff, editors, animators studied at in California Institute of Arts. So it was the classroom they studied in, and that's when they started incorporating it into the films as like a little nod to where they started.
I love that.
But as we said, Toy Story started it. Now I'll go through. So we'll start with the Luxo ball, how much it features and where it features. So when you then go back and watch these films, you go, ah, it's that. You look out for it. Now in Toy Story 1, Buzz bounces on it when he's doing his stunt when he says, "I can fly."
Is that like the moon looking thing?
Yeah, so you might want to get the picture of the Lux. Get the picture of the Luxo ball up, and then we can show the viewers, so then we know what we're looking out for. It's like a essentially like a bounce, not a bounce ball, bigger than that. Like
Oh, that.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Here's the Luxo ball. Focus. There you go. It's like a yellow ball, blue stripes with a red star in it. If you're listening. Now, so Buzz bounces on it when he's doing his stunt, when he's trying to fly. In the Bug's Life, it's not in there. We go back to Toy Story 2. It's in the commercial for Al's toy barn when he's doing it.
Yeah. Oh my God, no way.
Yeah. And then in the toy shop, there's literally a basket full of these balls.
Yeah, yeah,
Then in Monsters Inc., it then is on the floor of Boo's room.
yeah.
So Boo's the kid on the floor. In Nemo, it's in the toy box um in like the sort of waiting area because obviously it's set in the dentist, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's in there. In Incredibles, Jack plays it, like sort of plays with it, um, but it's sort of half counts because it's only like an advert for it. It's not actually in the film, so it doesn't really count. The next three films didn't actually display any form of Luxo balls. They're slacking there.
What films?
So in that was in Cars, the first one, Ratatouille, and Wally. There is no reference to it. Then in Up, as the house is taking off, you see it in the kids' room. You see it in Toy Story 3 in on a drawing at the daycare, and then in Brave, which you wouldn't you think so. Brave is obviously set like way before like sort of Toy Story and before balls even existed. But somehow they managed to have a sculpture of it sat there in like the sort of cottage they were in. I don't know how they managed to incorporate that at all, but they have.
That's interesting.
Um, yeah, so there's a whole. I mean, I don't know if we want to go through the whole list, but I sort of got a bunch of notes, and it comes into a lot of scenes.
Damn.
Um,
Read a few of them.
hmm?
Read a few of them.
So it's painted on the wall in the scare games in Monsters Inc. Um, in um, Inside Out, you'll find in one of the flashbacks that Riley has, you find it in the background when she's trying to chase Bing Bong when they're playing tag. It's on the steering wheel of a truck that Hank the Octopus drives in Finding Dory. It's in the antique shop of car Toy Story 4. There's like they go into the antique shop.
Possibly. I haven't looked out. I haven't looked out for this ball to be fair, but I'll probably come across it and be like, oh, okay.
You need to go back and you actually sort of see
I
it
want to know how many people that are listening and watching. How many of you are now going to go back and watch these films and then try and find out this ball?
because again, like even in the dinosaur film, they managed to get it in there.
That's not.
When so um there was like a part where sort of one of the dinosaurs and that they ate like bad fruit and they were like tripping out and like the ball just like floats past them. Like sometimes it's really obvious and sometimes it's not.
Hmm.
So then it's like literally floating in the pool of Tyler's birthday in I think that was in Coco must have been. Um and it's on the shield in the Tavern of Brave. I think it's
I haven't seen
Brave.
that. Is that a cartoon?
Or is it yeah, something
The animation?
yeah, basically it comes up in a
A
lot.
lot of films. Oh, yeah.
Not all of them. There's a bunch of films that it didn't come into. A1113, obviously the code, the room number. Now in Toy Story, you'll always see it on Andy's mum's number plate. It's her number plate is A113.
Yeah.
Um, in Nemo, it appears on the camera the diver takes a picture of. When the diver comes to try and catch Nemo and that,
Yeah.
he uses the camera and it's on the camera.
Yeah, because I think it does like A113, maybe.
Even like A Bug's Life managed to capture it. They just chuck it on the side of a box somewhere in there. In Incredibles, is where it gets technical. It's not technically A113 directly, but they have a computer that says at energy levels, which is A1, but they're in room 13.
Oh,
So
smart,
it's like
smart,
kind of yeah.
smart.
In Cars, the train that McQueen nearly gets wiped out by,
Yeah.
that has A113 on the front. Um, it does actually appear on a few of the trains in a few of the films. Um, and then in Ratatouille, one of the rats that is named Git has a tag because he's a lab rat or was a lab rat. He has a tag and that says A113 on it.
So what's the point of Easter eggs? Is that like to connect films and games and stuff?
So it's well, the A113 thing is because it's like a nod to where they've come from, where their origins and that. That's why they've done that. But when I get onto it, they have like when they connect like all the films together because they're trying to hint that there's another film coming. But some of them are really sneaky. You would never know.
Yeah.
They're quite sneaky how they do it. Um, so on the A113, it's used in like a bunch of rooms. So Carl from Up, when he first goes to court, that's the courtroom number. Um, it's on the side of the plane in Cars 2. Um, yeah, they've literally I think A113, nearly all of them bar about two of them what they use. So in one of the films, it was a bus ticket number. In another film, it was used as the ticket like seat number for a show. Like there's a whole list. I found it from a video which I'll probably have to link in the YouTube because
Yeah.
it's a really interesting video that sort of goes on about it. Um, you got the Pizza Planet truck.
Yeah.
How many films have you seen that in?
Probably just. I'll be sorry. It's Toy Story, right?
So that's where it originates from, yeah.
Probably just that.
And you think I only
Yeah.
seen it now?
I've only think with realizing what film, I'd only say Toy Story. Bless you.
Thanks. Oh, would it surprise you if I was to tell you that the Pizza Planet truck has been in pretty much all the films bar about one?
What do you mean with them? R1.
Yeah, I think I can't remember which film it was. that it wasn't in, but there was like one film. So
What has it been in?
like everything. So obviously you like you said, the Pizza Planet is a thing in Toy Story, and that's where the truck originated
Yeah.
from. Obviously in Toy Story 2, the toys nicked it. Um, in Bug's Life, it's parked next to the caravan when they're going to the Bug Town, like there's a big
Shit.
central town. But it's quite interesting. It links to it because in Monsters Inc. you see these near enough the exact same shot when Randall's getting kicked out and getting banished in Monsters Inc. Again, the Pizza Planet truck is parked right next to the caravan. Um, in quite a few, you only see it in the background. It'll just be driving past. Um, in Cars, you'll see it for the start of the Piston Cup on the outside. He's chilling, and he's actually got like a face as well.
That's nuts.
Um, like even in like so in in like France, you see it in France in Ratatouille because Ratatouille is based in Paris, yeah. So you actually see it in the background, only a short little shot, and you think it's American truck possibly doing in France, but they're
So,
franchising.
so fine.
It's,
So what's the point of these eggs? Like to like let people know the like where it's come from, or like
it's to
what
like
it's from?
connect them, I
Yeah.
suppose.
And everyone's silly eggs. It's like in games, isn't it?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, it appears on TV. You can see it. He watches the last Grand Prix in Cars 3. In Brave, it was like again, how do you incorporate in Brave? One of the wooden sculptures in the cottage for the witch literally carves it out of wood. And like,
Yeah.
how? It's
Do you know what
for
I
it's
mean?
like how they did it.
No.
Um, some so some say, and you have to look really closely, but some people can't see it. In that dinosaur film that we said about was it the happy dinosaur? The good dinosaur, sorry. When there's a shot of the moon, there's a shot of like the rocks, and apparently you can kind of see in the rock formation, you can kind of see it, but you have to look really hard, and a lot of people can't see it. Um, it's kind of like a bit kind of like, is it, isn't it?
Hmm.
Like it's really like I think people are kind of clutching at straws there. In Nemo, well, actually the Dory one, it's sunk in the bottom of the ocean. You see it in the shot.
Crazy.
Um, it's even in Monsters Inc. It's by the frat house party.
Yeah. That
Um,
sounds familiar.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's only some of them are sort of quite short. You see them in Cars 3. It's in the demolition derby.
That sounds familiar as well.
It gets crashed into, and the
Yeah.
rocket comes flying off and lands
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
crowd.
yeah, yeah.
That's quite a obvious scene that's in. Um, in um in Wally, Eve literally opens the bonnet and scans it. Look at when Eve's looking for life form
What film?
in Wally,
I don't think it's been a while since I've seen Wally.
is it?
Yeah, it's been
Ah,
quite some
I
time.
love Wally. Um, yeah, Wally was like one of my favorite ones. To be fair, like back in the day, I always like. I mean, Cars is my favorite, but what else have we got? Pretty much it's sort of driving round in a lot of them, sort of in the background. Quite a good one, which if you can spot it in Toy Story 4, I think it is. There's a Portaloo. Buzz is right outside the Portaloo, and this guy comes out of the Portaloo and whacks Buzz out of the way by accident. If you look at a guy back of his leg, he's got a tattoo of the Pizza
What?
Planet truck.
No,
He
that
does.
scene sounds familiar as well. That's crazy.
It's it's hard to see. Like he's in the toll booth in one of the films when they're trying to get out. Yeah, pretty much it. That is like one of the Easter eggs that's basically in every film, bar like I say about one.
But I just want to know, like, for someone to sit there and watch one film and be like, yeah, cool, and they notice everything, to then watch another film and be like, hold on, wasn't that in that film? And then they watch another one and they're like, well, that was in those two films. How does someone like even go about finding out these little like Easter eggs.
I think what it is, yeah, is you probably see something like you see the Pizza Planet truck, for example, in a film. You think, what's it doing in that film? And like, hang on, if it's in this film, what other films is it in? And you go back and like really watch them because the thing is, in some films, it's really obvious. Like in in like Wally, like I say, Eve literally is opening it, scanning it.
Yeah,
So obvious, you see it. In Cars, it's fairly obvious, but in the first Cars, it's not so obvious. But in Cars 3, where it gets hit and the rocket comes off, it's very obvious. But then some of them, it's literally just like a quick flash of it driving past. It's hard to see it, sort of thing. So it's you really have to look for some of them or know where it is to sort of watch it.
it makes now that you've read all those out. I kind of remember like briefly like that I've seen it in some other films.
Yeah,
Nuts.
I mean, so Nemo, that pelican. What's his name? Is it no, not Marvin. I can't remember that pelican's name from Nemo.
Yeah,
When they're talking about the rescue plan about getting him out, he's sort of part of it now. But there's, I think, and some of the fish are scheming. When he's like on about, right, you jump out the window and roll out, the Pizza Planet truck just drives past then, and then
I think
yeah, and that's a one where you see it
that's
like,
nuts.
but some of them are so short it's hard to see.
Yeah, obviously like I wasn't really paying attention, so I didn't know what an Easter egg was even before this episode. To be fair. So now that you mentioned it, if I go back and watch one of these films, I'm definitely gonna be like, oh, look after it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Easter egg.
when I was a kid, I like would never have known that. I think, like I say, I think the first one I remember is when I saw it in Cars, and I was like, hey, it's the Pizza Planet truck.
Damn.
So I saw it in that, and I saw it in Wally, and that's like, oh, hang on, it's in a couple movies there.
Yeah,
And then you sort of start looking at it. Oh,
that's
what's this all
crazy.
about?
That is nuts.
So what I quite like is when they hint the next film. So then it makes you think, right, every time I watch a Disney film, I'm gonna look to see what they're hinting and referencing next to come out.
What in like the end of the film?
Literally anywhere in the film.
Anywhere in the film. Oh,
Anywhere in the
wow.
film there can be a reference.
Obviously, I always think like whenever another film's coming out, they always kind of like give hints towards the end.
Yeah, a lot of them do, but some of them do it sporadically all throughout the show, and it will only be like one little Easter egg again, one little scene. So the original Toy Story, the first Toy Story, they never did it because Toy Story was the first film they made, and they never knew if they were going to make any films, let alone Toy Story 2. They didn't even know they were going to make any films full stop.
Crazy.
So they didn't know, they didn't do an Easter egg for the first one. So obviously the second film was Bug's Life. At the end of Bug's Life, where they do that sort of short content thing, they have Woody come up, and he did the clapper. So that was referencing that Toy Story 2 is going to be the next film.
You
Um,
never know, so
yeah, but Toy Story 2 didn't have any hints though. Um,
which can be annoying sometimes.
yeah, there's no reference in there. So then when you go to Monsters Inc., you can see Nemo appear 3 times in the film. So once it's in Boo's room, once Sully chucks a Nemo toy through one of the doors when Randall gets chucked out.
Yeah.
The other one is you see it on the picture of a wall in the sushi restaurant. Which is like that's kind of savage if you're chopping up Nemo.
Damn.
Um, in Nemo, in the waiting room before the dentist, there's a shocked kid. He's reading a magazine. That magazine is Mr. Incredible.
I know the scene.
Mm.
Didn't pay attention to the magazine.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
quite. You have to quite look for that
Mm.
because obviously the next film then is The Incredibles. The Incredibles, set in the 50s, we already said about 50s, 60s. In the background, in one scene, you see Doc Hudson, the old sort of car from Cars. That's the reference to Cars you see.
This is all kind of crazy.
No, but in Cars there isn't any hints to the next film.
Yeah, I find it annoying, like where some films don't leave any
Some do, some
right.
don't. But the trouble is, the next film was Ratatouille, how do you link like a Cars film to a film about a rat that controls it? It's probably quite hard because you're going from a non-living like a car item to a living thing. It's something you can't do.
Oh, maybe the guy, the main character, had something to do with cars, possibly. Maybe he was a mechanic or like a pit stop crew kind of member.
He could have done. They didn't do anything though. So the next one is probably arguably one of the smallest hints, and it's hard to sort of gauge it at all.
Or film.
So the next film that you see it is in Ratatouille that we said about.
Yeah.
There's a scene in Linguini's apartment. So Linguini's the main guy,
Yeah,
and
the
he
guy, yeah.
also a food dish. Funny enough, in the apartment you'll see a cockroach
Yeah, I think I remember that.
that crawls up the wall,
Yeah.
and that's referenced into Wally because obviously Wally had that his pet was a cockroach, wasn't it?
Damn.
The smallest hint you could find, but it's there. Obviously, going on to Wally, when he's, do you remember he was like dancing to he had the song?
Yeah.
When he's watching that song in the background, you see a walking stick with tennis balls on it. Do you
What's that
remember the
reference?
film?
I remember the film. What's that reference? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Up is the next one.
Man with the walking stick. Yeah, yeah.
So in Up, I mentioned in the kid's bedroom, you see the Luxo ball in the kid's room as it goes past. You also see one of those Lotso hugging bears, pink
Really?
bear. Obviously, that then goes to Toy Story. The next one must have been about Toy Story 3, I think Lotso was. So now in Toy Story 3, there's a poster in Amy's room of Finn McMissile, which is in Cars, one of the main actors.
Right.
So then we go on to the Cars. Also, Lightning McQueen actually appears on the shelf of the daycare as well in Toy Story. She's like trying to think of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
Um, so now again, Cars previously hadn't done a reference because again, how do you link Cars to something else? Next one after Cars is Brave. Now, if you go when you see the pub, you see the pub scene, and it's called Ye Turn Left Pub. On the wall with that pub, there's a Scottish looking family, but it's still in Cars, so then that's how they related it. But yeah, I mean, there's a I could go on and on with every single
Yeah, yeah.
film because pretty much after then, every film had a hint in it, and it's again like how would you incorporate it? But again, it's some of them are so minor, you really have to look for them.
Do you reckon they still do Easter eggs now? Or do you reckon they've given up with it?
As far as I'm aware, but I haven't like going off that list. That I feel like all the new stuff I haven't seen.
Hmm.
You watched Toy Story 5. Did you see the Luxo ball in it?
No, I don't think I did.
Did you see the Pizza Planet truck in it?
No, that wasn't there. I don't
That
think.
should be the obvious one in there because that's the Toy Story originated, started it.
No. So, are you going to watch it?
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go
You're
look
going to
out
watch Toy
for him.
Story 5?
I want to, yeah.
I won't say too much about it then, but
Cool.
the the way that Toy Story 5 has been set, it makes sense as to why the Pizza Planet truck doesn't make an appearance.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
You'll know, you should know why from what like how the film's been set.
Yeah.
It is super obvious. After watching it, but yeah, you don't see that truck or van or car, or the well,
I'm gonna look flipping hard for it
and yeah,
now.
and if you manage to find it, let me know. 'Cause obviously,
A113 or it should have popped up again. I assume did you see Andy's mum in it? Because then her van has the number plate registration, and that would be the obvious way to do the A113 again.
no,
No?
no, I don't think so.
Damn,
Yeah,
where's all these references? And the other one would be Gatto is meant to be the next film. Now I don't know what Gatto is based on. I might do my research.
chocolate cake.
You dickhead. So I'm gonna do my research and find out what that film may be based on. So then when I watch Toy Story 5, I'm gonna try and find the reference that references the next film. But again, some of them are very obvious. Some of them are very small. You have to know, like, to really find it. But a few honourable mentions in terms of Easter eggs.
Let's do it.
Um, so by and large, B&L, have you heard that?
No.
So in Wally, by and large, is the company that are essentially organising the cleanup. So Wally has B&L logo on him,
I
and
now know what you're talking about.
now B&L is also a sponsor in like Cars, the
Okay.
Cars films. You will also find it in Toy Story, yeah, points. Dynaco, that's another big one. If you've seen that.
Sounds familiar.
So Dynaco, again, you can relate a lot of films to it. Now, obviously, the original Good Dinosaur, the Dinosaur logo is a dinosaur, isn't it? So that originates from that. Because obviously, what is petrol is like fossil fuels. It
Yeah.
comes from dinosaurs and etc.
Damn.
So you're burning that good dinosaur.
Damn.
Now, in Toy Story, they go to the gas station, as they call it, don't they?
Yeah.
That gas station is called Dinoco. It's
That's
brand
where I
new.
know it from. The
Yeah.
gas station. Yeah, yeah.
If you've watched Cars, Dinoco is one of the sponsors because it's like again a fuel sponsor. It's a big sponsor. Like that's the one that Lightning McQueen wanted to get. He wanted the Dinoco sponsorship as such. Um, so Dinoco, you'll see it again because it's used as like a fuel. A lot of the fuel stations are called Dinoco, and a lot of them you'll find there's Dinoco written around.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the last one is Lightyear. Obviously, Buzz, his name is Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
If you look at Lightning McQueen on his tires, Goodyear is a brand of tires. Now they've copied it, but they called it Lightyear. So on
Yeah, I
tire,
see that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's nuts. Makes sense. That's nuts. There's so much to film. There's so much more to films than I even know about. That's crazy.
it's mad when you go into it and you think about all the Easter eggs. I mean, I don't know Disney well enough to know all the sort of if there's any kind of references at all.
Do you know what? Coming off of like Disney Pixar, just for a brief moment.
Mm,
Do you know how like what else baffles me the most about like Easter eggs and stuff and like hints? Marvel.
they do it a lot, don't they?
Yeah, like all the like Spider-Man, Doomsday, Avengers, like all of those films. There's like countless Easter eggs,
Mm.
and it just blows my mind how many there are. It's nuts.
Because then they always do that end scene that everyone waits for.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of people are like, oh, we're going now, and forget about the end.
To be fair, I've done that a few
But
times.
then some of them, they've had an end scene and then they do an end scene,
Yeah,
don't they? But
yeah,
then that's when they usually link the next film that's coming out, don't they?
yeah. I've done that. Like I never used to like as soon as it ends, I'm like, yeah, cool. But now I'm like, okay, you can't. They can't just be. There must be like some sort of. And the film I watched, what was it? What did I just? What did I go and see recently? I
Toy
was
Story 5.
huh?
Toy Story 5.
No, no, I wish it was. What did I just go and see? Oh, the Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Mm.
Me and my pal was like, yeah, we might as well wait. There was no end scene, nothing. I was fuming.
Usually you can gather by when the lights go up. But then I think sometimes they put the lights up, but
Yeah,
then they
to
put them
make
back down for
sometimes
the
they'll
extra
like bring
bit.
the lights up.
Mm.
Everyone's like, okay, there's none, and then like half the people go whilst we're still sat and they dim the lights again.
Mm.
But the ending of this is what my opinion is. I won't give too much away, but the ending of the new Spider-Man makes me think that there's going to be another one because the way they ended it, they can't end it just there.
Mm.
They have to make another one.
So you seen the latest one?
Yeah.
Did you know? And here's a little kind of Easter egg in a way. Did you know part of it was actually filmed in this town?
Wait. Uh, sorry.
Yeah, it's this town
Damn.
we're in right
Sorry,
now.
sorry. Yeah, I'll do that. Bleep that out.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
where about? Well, I mean,
It's
like close to
in
here.
the yeah in the main town. What the old Yeah, the old AA building. Well, you wouldn't know that, but the old
Is
AA
that like
buildings.
town where we normally go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll show you.
Shut up.
If we show you it, I mean, I haven't seen the film yet.
Yeah.
If we show you it, you might understand it. They can there
Really?
you go. So if we show you it,
Damn.
you might be able to remember it from the film. So
That's nuts.
because we couldn't believe that Tom Holland was in this town
That
of all towns, bruv. This
pretty sure
town, bruv.
I'm pretty sure I saw some of it being filmed in fucking Scotland, I think. Must be in a
Maybe.
I don't know.
But the reason I said, oh, maybe they're because why does a massive Hollywood movie come to this town? How do you know about this town, first of all? But why do you come to this town? But I said because realistically, you just go to London because you know about it. But if you go to London, trying to film there with the amount of people is hard, or you have to get long in advance permission to get it closed if you don't want people there.
I'm pretty is it not based in New York? Like the Spider-Man films. So what?
I thought it's based in America, yeah.
That's great. They thought, you know what, let's switch up.
But the thing is, as well, London's gonna charge them big money
Like,
dollar. Do you know what I mean?
stupid
As soon
money.
as you say Hollywood, it's like
Yeah,
saying wedding.
yeah.
It just you chuck wedding in front of anything, you chuck Hollywood in front of anything, price is
And
gone,
skyrocket.
mental.
Crazy.
But you come to a little town like this, we want to take that, we want to take that business, so we won't charge them like stupid money to do it.
Did you not like realize like did you not have like an inkling? Like was you in town or did you
Oh, it was known about, like it was all put on Spotted Facebook page
right.
of this town, and your mum got some pictures, didn't she? Did she get some pictures? No,
Did
but
you
her mum works like in town, so I was like,
but
nah,
did,
just go down
after
there.
you guys like heard about it, like did you not be like, all right, cool, let's see for ourselves kind of thing? I would have. That'd been so sick.
Oh, yeah, they closed like roads off near it, so you couldn't even get anywhere near it anyway.
No, but even like get a selfie like, oh look what they're doing, like oh it's so done, man.
Yeah, it could have done.
But is it classed as trespassing because it's still your town, even though they closed it off? Like, oh sorry mate, I live there.
If it's well, yeah, if you live there, that's a bit different. But I don't where they did it, no one lives there.
Sorry mate, I've got to drive to work that way.
Yeah, honestly,
You're
imagine.
inconveniencing my wages. Yeah, how about you pay me now? Yeah.
Yeah, but there'd be diversions. But it's cool, like because I think it only makes it cooler because it is just a small town. Like I know you live in it, so that makes it cooler. But a lot of people live in London. Like a lot of stuff's going to be filmed in London. But when you like live in a little town like this, nothing ever really happens much like that. So when you see something, you think, yeah, sick. Especially like big Hollywood
Yeah.
film,
That's not
mental in it.
crazy, that.
But I now understand why, because you said that obviously Marvel, Marvel, rude. Marvel puts all their Easter eggs at the end of the films, don't they? Whereas Pixar, they chuck it in and around the films. Like,
Which Loki, like for me personally, annoys me because I'm too busy on the film.
mm,
So how am I going to know, right? So if I don't know, how's the next person going to know?
mm.
Unless they just like they got like a third eye for that. You know what I mean?
Well, now I've watched it all, I feel like I'm gonna be like going in with a different mindset.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to ruin films for you now because all you'll be focusing on is Easter eggs.
Where is it? Where is it?
Do
Where
you know
is
what I
it?
mean?
Where
Like,
is it?
oh, is it?
That or I just enjoy it. Like I'll go watch it twice. The first time I watch it and enjoy it, and if I don't necessarily notice anything, the second I'll go back a second time and try and find stuff.
Yeah.
Like look all around in the background. Because like I say, some scenes, certain things is such a quick flash. It's you have to know about it to see it. But
Yeah.
do you have a favorite Pixar film then?
Right, list me some Pixar films again. We've got what?
So you got obviously all the Toy Stories.
Yeah,
You got Bugs Life.
yeah.
You got all the
Cars, this is the.
Cars. Nemo, Monsters Inc., Incredibles, Ratatouille, Wally, Up, Brave, Inside Out, Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Coco, Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red, Lightyear, Elemental, Elio, and Hoopers. Or
I'd
Hoppers.
probably say it's between Incredibles and Toy Story.
Really?
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I do really like Toy Story, but mine would be Cars or um or Wally. I really love Wally. Or actually Ratatouille as well. Ratatouille's a good
Ratatouille.
film.
great thing.
If I was going top three, yeah, I'd say it'd be Cars, like just Cars in general, like one, two, three. Then then I'd probably say Wally, and then it'd be Ratatouille, I'd
Yeah,
say. Then like Toy Story close. I know that people being like, "Oh, you're gonna put Toy Story 4." You know, do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But I do really like Toy Story. But like there is like five of them. Like, come on now. Like
yeah. I don't
you're
think
kind of milking it a bit.
no, no. They've perfected it. They've honestly done well. Now, if they want to milk it, they're probably gonna make a Toy Story 6, 7, 8, 9, where like
Mm,
the next generation grows up,
mm.
kind of thing. But
I saw a joke actually when I was doing. Right, time to end the podcast.
oh, you said
No, I saw it was like they're doing like Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and then it went all the way through to Toy Story 19. And
yeah.
have you seen that?
No, no, but
Um,
I've seen some memes
like
about the
yeah,
film.
doing
Yeah,
like memes of it.
but like I say, if they want to milk it, they'd still probably make a good amount of money off of it because, like I say, they've got like a new the new Toy Story slaps. They could still make money off of it. And to be fair, they probably won't even be able to milk it because they've now got a new concept to kind of like develop, kind of thing.
Oh, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 bro, sick.
Because I think original Toy Story is really good.
Yeah,
Toy Story 2 was pretty good as well. Toy Story 3, I think they lost it a bit. Toy Story 4, it kind of brought it back a bit in terms of, you know, Andy was like growing old, he's moving out, he doesn't have love for the toys, what happens to the toys next? And then they sort of go to the daycare, all that. I've seen the trailer for Toy Story 5,
it's sick.
and I get it, because it's essentially it's talking about like modern era and like tablets and iPads in it that references
It's
to that.
I'm not gonna say, but it's
So I kind of get it. Like they're trying to say toys are becoming less fashionable as such.
basically extinct, yeah. But you have to watch it.
We will, yeah.
God,
Need to. I
for
want
anyone that
to.
hasn't, please, it's such a good film.
So you rate that highly then?
But do you know what I didn't understand? People like, so obviously at my work, some people that are younger than me, they're like, you're going to go watch Toy Story 5. What do you mean? I grew up on Toy Story. Are you shoot?
But when you think like the first Toy Story come out before like we were born,
When did they come out?
it
Uh,
was
Before the 1980s, was it?
no, it was like mid 90s, mid to late 90s, like 97-ish, I think.
Oh, well, that was the year before I was born.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it basically came out like,
This is my argument though. I was like, if you've watched like the first one and you that was fine, or you watched second that was fine. Third, you might be getting a bit older. You already watched the others. What's the difference between watching it then and watching it now? Like you've been brought up watching it, and
do you know what I mean?
that's what I said about Cars. Is like you said that you waited a long time between Cars 1 and Cars 2 is about like 7 years, and I was like, mate, I've like gone like because I think I was about 5 when Cars original Cars come out, or maybe slightly older. I can't think when it came. Or no, it came out about 2007, so I would have been 7 when the first Cars come out. The next one didn't come out for about 6, 7 years, so I'm like teenager by then. But I'm like, oh, give a fuck. I love the first one. I love Cars. I'm gonna watch it. Then, um, then it was the Cars 3 come out when I was like an adult. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man.
Why,
I'm
why
watching
are
it
people hating the fact that we're watching films when we were growing up with them? Do you know what I mean?
because there is all that Disney adults in there, and like people love it.
Yeah.
Like as much like there's such a big fandom of Disney adults and that.
Hey, listen, you do you, and like it shouldn't matter what like it shouldn't matter what anyone else thinks, but like I just think it's why people have a big deal about it. Like, oh my God, you still watch? Yes, I still watch. I'm
So
still waiting
what?
for the next one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, because people keep rumoring Cars 4, but there's nothing actually been
I've actually
confirmed
heard it's
about
like
it. Yeah, nothing's ever been confirmed about it. But I feel like with Toy Story, like I was always like with Toy Story, they've done that many. How can you go any further? And it's the same with Cars. So obviously they done like obviously the world races where they went round the world and did a bunch of races, and they did Cars 3 where Lightning is becoming like at the end of his career, like he's becoming a bit slower, like all these new ones coming in. So again, you've got that. Where do you go from there in terms of
yeah,
Cars 4? Like Lightning McQueen is becoming less the main character. And Lightning McQueen's always been the main character of the Cars films, you would argue. So without him, how do you really have a film? You keep blaming you.
Sorry,
Keep thinking
I
about
thought
that
pull
one.
out the wire. Testing
Um,
one, two, one.
so yeah, it's like where do you actually go with it?
Yeah, I do think there's a point in the film where it's just like, okay, just give it out.
Mm.
Like, gotta think of something else.
I think the thing is with Toy Story, I feel like they'll quite often try and keep making them because that is close to their heart. 'Cause obviously, that was their first ever movie, and that was a film that like they were like, right, this is we're going broke or bust here. No, that's the same thing, isn't it? We're going like we're going all out or we're going broke because they that's like I said, they didn't reference any other films. They didn't know if it would be a success. If it was a failure, they probably never would have made any of the rest of the films. But because it was a success, that's when they then started making other films. So that's why I think because it was the first film, that's why it's so close to heart, and that's why it's had 5 iterations of it. And obviously, it's the biggest sequence in the Pixar
Yeah.
world, isn't it?
Like I said, that with that film, they've done really well.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like something like The Incredibles. You say the third one's coming out.
Yeah, the third one's rumored for next year, I want to say.
I think maybe at that one they should kind of like end it after three, because like what else can you do with like a hero film?
With hero films, I think even like same with Marvel, it's in terms of like with hero films, it's like, oh, you get the baddies and you got them now, like what? And but then it's like another baddie comes or something. Like it kind of then becomes the same kind of plot every time. Oh, are they going to win? Are they going to die? Are they going to lose? Whatever.
Don't get me
Becomes
wrong.
a bit samey, doesn't it?
When I watch those films, like I kind of know what to expect, and they still have me on the edge of my seat.
Fair.
It's crazy.
As long as they do, like, I suppose that's the magic of them doing it is they're still they can still draw people in, even though it's kind of the same concept. They still have a way of drawing people back.
Yeah, it's a good though.
No, it
They're
is, yeah.
crafty little geniuses.
Is there any like Disney films you've like watched, like actual Disney, like, oh yeah, yeah, happy to admit you watched or
So name a few, just so I know what we're talking about, because like I say, I'll make some up.
go on, I'll get a list up of Disney. So I know off the top of my head, it's all the princess films. So you got like Rapunzel,
Never seen that. Snow White, never seen that. Beauty and
Snow.
the Beast, absolutely not, never
Have you
seen that.
not ever seen any iteration of Snow White and Seven
What
Dwarfs?
do you mean?
Well, because they've brought out a new sort of one with actual people in it. Because obviously the original one's all
Like,
sketch drawn, sort
oh,
of.
like animated.
Yeah,
Like real life?
well, not
No,
animated, but
no,
like,
I've not
yeah.
seen real
Oh.
life
But
versions.
that's only like a new one that's coming.
Oh my, that
Oh
list
my
is
word!
fat.
Should we go on? Pick out a few you might like. Oh wait, hang on. So this is Pinocchio. Surely you've
Pinocchio's a
seen Pinocchio.
classic.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I've seen that.
Dumbo. I'd
Yep,
not
I've
actually
seen Dumbo.
seen that. Bambi. Something smells good. I can smell. Oh, 101 and 102
Have
Dalmatians.
you seen the real life versions of that?
Wait, a real life version of it?
Yeah.
I
Have
ain't
you
never
not
seen
seen
it.
that?
No,
Oh my God,
I've only seen
it's
the original
slaps.
ones.
So good.
I'm down to watch those. Aladdin. So again, you got all these mermaids.
Winnie the
Oh my
Pooh.
god. Side note, mermaid film. Am I allowed to expose it? There's a memory about that. Awkward memory. Um,
That's the list, by the way.
look how close. So when we were like early stages of getting to know each other, this me and Law we're talking about, the other two, Zoe and her half of the time. I'm just going to borrow it because I want to have a more look.
Mikey. Fuck. Slur.
We we were sort of getting to know each other in this, and them two were trying to encourage us to kiss. So they put on
I dare you.
no, not even that. They were playing the song from that film, from the what's it, Little Mermaid called "Kiss the Girl."
I think I've heard of that
And
song,
then
yeah.
every time it said "Kiss the Girl," they're like really saying it. I was like, "Oh, fuck's sake!" So now every time I hear that song, I'm like, for fuck's sake! Like it's not like a bad memory. It's just like
So that is your
awkward.
first dance song. There you go. Oh,
Absolutely not. No, we've already got our first dance song.
too late. I'm going to speak to the DJ.
What's up? No, I know the DJ. I'll talk him out of it. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. You must
Do
have
you know
seen
what
that.
that film's about, though? I never knew what it
Oh
was
no,
actually
it's
about.
madness, isn't it?
It's about like depression and that, like anxiety, like and all that.
They're all the different
Yeah,
emotions, aren't they?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Nuts.
the donkey's sadness or
See,
depression or something.
yeah. Winnie the Pooh's,
Eeyore is like depression.
yeah. Winnie the Pooh's anxious. I think. Yeah,
Winnie the Pooh's
anxiety,
anxious. What's Piglet like?
self-conscious.
Like nervous?
I think. Either way, like when I
Tig
first found out,
Tigger's like a ball of energy and
yeah, I was like, damn,
mental in it. I like you never think of that as a kid. Tarzan.
that was a good one. You watch a real life version, too?
I've not watched a real live version. No.
Or is that Is that the same? Yeah. Neutral.
Um, I'm
Choose
just gonna.
glasses, then, mate.
It's just no. I don't need the glasses. I just like they're very small. Lady and the Tramp. I've not seen that. Have they done like a real life version of Lady and the Tramp? They've referenced that in a lot of things, like Simpsons and that. But Simpsons reference everything.
Oh,
This
this is spooky.
I feel like that's an episode in its own. All the theory of Simpsons.
Honestly.
Um, Beauty and the Beast. It's like me and all that. What is she rolling her eyes?
Good beauty, his beast.
I'm a beast. Well, hey, yo, my mum's at this. I can't.
Whoa.
No. Lion King.
What?
I've never seen Lion King. I've never seen any version of Lion King.
Get out.
I am out.
You haven't.
No, I ain't never seen none of
You
it.
need to watch Lion King. Oh my lord. Lord, you must have seen it, right? Please. Like, right. Are you mad?
Maybe.
You must be mad.
I feel like
Jeez.
that's one Disney film everyone's seen, isn't it?
It's a
Like,
classic.
yeah, I had never seen it.
Okay, right.
Chicken Little, what a
Classic
film that is.
film.
Meet the Robinsons. Oh, I may remember Meet the Robinsons. That one there.
Oh, is there a real life version to that? No.
No,
Oh, that's Meet the Fockers.
Meet the Fockers. No, you can say Fockers because it's as long as you say Fockers and not is. You're right. What's the? There's one character from Meet the Robinsons that people used to like call people all the time. It was like meant to be like because he had like flamey hair. Was his name Flamon or something? Or what was it?
That sounds familiar, to be fair, but I've never seen the
What's his
film.
name? There's a character from it. I can't think for my life what it is. I, hmm? Oh no,
Oh, I don't
that's from
know.
Cartoon Network. That ain't. Um, Newton, something Newton or something like that. I can't remember. He had like ginger hair, and I think anyone that had ginger hair just got it and just got called it. You got Bolt, that dog film.
Yeah, I've seen
Bolt,
that.
I've
That's
seen
class.
that. Princess and the Frog.
Never seen that.
Law kissed the frog, and now she's got a prince.
Oi, oi, oi.
Um, oh, you got that Moana.
Never seen that.
I've I've only seen bits of it, and the reason I've only seen bits of it is because when I used to work at my first job, they used to put films on sometimes, and I know one of them was Moana, and then obviously some of the kids watched it. It looked like a crocodile. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you're old,
first one
bro. You're
was.
old. Welcome to the club.
I remember I did work there for like 5, 6 years though. Have you seen the new Moana's coming out, and it's got The
Yeah,
Rock in it?
yeah.
Yeah, the live action one.
Oh,
It's tempted just because it's got The Rock in it, but
no, I can't
the,
watch it. It looks like a boring film.
it does. It just what I've seen is Big Hero 6.
No.
I've not seen it. You seen it? Oh yeah, any
Oh,
good?
damn.
That's that big like blobby bloom thing in it. Um, Frozen. I'd happily admit I've watched that.
Have you? Get out.
I've watched the first. I ain't watched. How
Never.
many is there? Is there 2 or 3 now?
Two, I think.
Is it two? They're
Frozen 3.
teasing a 3 or something.
Possibly, but oh, mate, that was such an annoying.
Put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman.
Oh, Lord, Lord.
Don't get me wrong, it's a bit of a girly film,
Do
but
you
it
want to build
wasn't.
a snowman? Shut up, you're snowman. Like, who
Don't
cares?
diss Olaf, bruv. Olaf is
Oh,
the
fucking.
goat.
Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and that's where Big Summer Blow Up.
Yeah, what is that? It's like big. And I'm like, what is that? What is that?
Because It's like obviously it's set in that ice. They go to the icy bit or snowy bit, whatever you call it. And what would you say he is? Would you say he's like Austrian? He kind of sounds like Austrian.
Have
Like
you
he,
seen it as well? Yeah?
he's in a cabin and he's selling stuff. And he goes, "Oh, big summer blowout," because he's trying to sell his summer gig. It's meant to be summer, but obviously it's all winter because she's made it all wintry. And he has like all this, oh, mate, you need to see it just for that reference alone.
You
So
had to be
funny.
there to know, right? Yeah?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Love that film.
I think it's overrated. It was okay, but I think people hyped it too much.
No, it's such a good. I'm just easy to I love.
But
That was a great film.
I think I've only watched it once, so I don't
Yeah,
fully
I think I've watched it
remember
maybe
it.
twice at most.
Oh, Tangled.
God, no. It's like Rapunzel. Everyone around.
Do you like Tangled? You like it, didn't you?
You seen it?
I ain't seen it, no.
Never watched
Zootopia. That looks kind of silly, like funny. That's like talking animals, like from a zoo, isn't
it.
it?
Just watch Madagascar. Yeah,
Hey, Madagascar's got great,
great film.
great. Oh, there's another Wreck-It Ralph thing. I haven't seen
What?
that.
Number 10.
Ralph breaks the internet, apparently.
That is
Uh,
sick.
I've only seen the first one. Didn't know it was the
No,
second one.
get on the second.
Raya, another Frozen 2. I don't know what that is. That looks like another film that's based in Day of the Dead. That one, second from the right.
Oh, Encanto.
Oh, you got yeah, Encanto. You got to be careful how you say that one.
Yeah, it's not based on it.
It's not. I thought it was. It's based in like Mexico or something, or Brazil, was it?
I'm not sure, but it's based around a family who have like different powers and that.
Oh, really? But it's sort of like South American based, isn't it?
Most of those films are sick.
But yeah. So
It's very singing.
High School Musical slaps.
whoa, hey yo, what the?
Have you seen High School Musical?
No.
No, I have. I'll happily admit I've cried at them. I will happily admit I've cried at them.
But do you know what? My sister used to watch him, and I thought, what a crock of shit this is. I never. I sort of saw bits, and I was like,
Really? You've
Back,
never actually.
do you know what it is? Back then, I didn't really like musicals, and
No,
obviously
neither.
that's what it's all about.
But that musical slap.
They're just corny as.
No. But it's such a good. When you like went, oh, like,
Maybe I should go back and watch them.
please
But
do, because you honestly like.
who's in? In there, some like famous people that are in that or came from that. Zac Efron, I knew it. My guy,
Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens. Zac Efron, prime Zac Efron.
Are there
That's a
are they famous
beautiful
people?
man.
And of course there is, bruv.
No, I meant like, as in they. That's where they got. They started there, or that's their big time, and then they went bigger.
And,
Do
was
you know
he
what I mean?
famous before? He's been in.
Oh, was he? Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there's like sort of
No.
people
Oh.
that were in High School Musical, and then from that they become
Oh
like
no. I
they
think
blew up. Do you know what I
I
mean?
think they quiz before that.
Oh, is it?
That's
Oh,
it.
fair enough.
That's a good film.
But he must have been young in those, right?
Yeah, he was like 17, 16, 17.
Oh. I think how long we've been going so far?
See,
Fair enough.
Is that time?
what they call it.
Is that
Time
a
to
segment?
time to go for the
To
plans.
be fair,
To be fair though,
to be fair, who said that? Harry? I think
I
you've
didn't.
covered some of my facts. I
Oh,
can't
sorry.
lie. No. It's absolutely fine, to be fair. So I had Pizza Planet truck, which was obviously what you've covered in Toy Story.
Mm.
Mm,
What was your fact of it about it? Let's say
so
about it.
Pizza Planet truck, the iconic delivery truck from the original Toy Story, makes cameo appearances in eras ranging from ancient Scotland to the
Brave.
afterlife.
Well, yeah. So that means
That's what it means. From brave.
brave
Yeah,
to like Wally, because Wally's like afterlife as
yeah,
such.
that was one of them. The A113,
113.
you know,
Yeah.
the reference, I've got that. A reference to a graphic design and animation classroom number at California Institute of the Arts, hidden in nearly every Pixar film or license plates, boxes, and codes.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
A113.
That's an easy way of putting it.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, I think again they don't reference it in every single film, but they were referencing it a lot.
most, yeah, like,
There's again, because some of them it says A113 and some of them is like code. In Finding Dory, I think it is, there's 2 seals and they got tags on them. One's A1 and one's 13.
Nice.
So again, it's like
Yeah,
it's subtle, but it's there.
that's pretty sick.
What's next?
We have.
I'm thinking.
Oh, so obviously you covered the Easter eggs.
Mm. Do you have any? Is there anything in there about the Easter eggs that we haven't covered already?
So the one that I've got written down here, pretty much I think what you kind of said, which was Disney movies feature famous hidden Easter eggs like A113, the Pizza Planet truck, and cross-character cameos. Animators hide these
Mm. You got
subtle
some.
nods to connect different films and honor past studio works. So yeah. We've got like industrial and modern era, so like from the 1700s to the 1800s AD. Beauty and the Beast was in like the mid 1700s in France.
Oh, oh,
Frozen and Frozen 2 set around the 1840s in Norway,
damn.
and also Tangled as well. The 2000s to present, which is like Lilo and Stitch 2001, and Wreck-It Ralph 2012.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's all set like kind of modernish time.
yes sir.
Damn.
Um, So we've got like prehistoric and ancient eras. So the ancient era would be like Moana and Moana 2, set during the traditional Polynesian voyaging and migration kind of era.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Classical era being Hercules, set in ancient Oh, I'm gonna.
Methodical Greece or
Yeah,
mythical Greece?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mythological Greek. Yeah, smashed it. So
Okay.
my facts are pretty much what you've kind of covered anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest.
Is that all of them?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
So that is that.
That's that. So, would you rather's?
How many you got? Oh, numero tres. Lucky number. I'm ready.
So, obviously, on the last podcast we covered, would you rather a modern villa or a modern castle, old castle? Now, we went for a modern villa, didn't we?
Yep.
In your modern villa, would you rather a home spa or a home pool? Pool.
Home spa.
Second emotion. Second emotion.
Mm-hmm.
I second your.
Oh,
What are you saying?
never had that in my life.
Oh, is that just a me thing? Did I say that?
That's crap. I might use that. Reason for the spa is because pools just take so much work to kind of upkeep.
Mm.
So,
That links back to the money one,
mm,
because obviously I was
mm,
saying I'd quite like a home pool
mm,
as my quirky
yeah, like
thing.
silly purchase.
But
Yeah,
like you said, it's a lot of maintenance.
yeah.
But a home spa, that could be my silly purchase.
There we
Go
go.
on, go throw it back to you.
There we go.
Yeah, like you say, a pool is quite a lot. Now, the thing is, I think a spa I use most days, I would. Because if I had a home gym, I'd work out in the gym and then go chill in the spa afterwards.
100%.
Whereas a pool, really, it's like more of a faff. It feels like more of a faff, like getting on like swim shorts and going for a swim and that. Especially if you already worked out, you're probably not going to swim as well. So I feel like you don't use it as much. And like you say, it's a lot more maintenance. So I would agree that I'd go home spa as well. Just think like people come round, yeah, come round and we're just chilling in the spa. I mean, don't get me wrong, like if people come round, a pool could be a vibe.
Mm.
Like if you're dicking about playing games, but
Do you know what? I feel like even if I had people over, I'd rather much have like a fire pit in my back garden in the pool.
that's a field one there.
Yeah.
What, just so you can sit around the campfire,
L-
sing campfire songs?
And then just make s'mores.
Or
Literally. Yeah.
fair.
So I'll go with the home spa.
Especially in this country where it gets cold, especially in winter. I know the trouble is, unless you've got a cover over it in the winter, it's a bit pointless.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you had a cover over it, it wouldn't be too bad, and you keep you warm, wouldn't it? Although it would smoke you out and make you stink, but
True, but then obviously like it's
yeah,
an
more
excuse to like go out and like just sit around in a circle and just
sure.
chat smack.
Chain. I like that idea though. Right, so we kind of been covering films and Disney
Yes,
and
sir.
such.
Yes, sir.
Will Smith or Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Oh, oh. As in, like, who I prefer, you're not even gonna give me any contact.
Yeah, let's go with who you prefer or yeah.
I don't.
I think I'm gonna personally say Dwayne.
I
The
don't.
reason I say that is I've seen him in a lot more films, and I think although he kind of plays the same kind of character in most films, I think I always like him. Whereas, really, with Will Smith, he's brilliant in what's that series? Fresh Prince.
Yeah, honestly,
Brilliant,
goated series.
goated,
Go
honestly, one of the best.
goated
So
series.
he was so funny in that. So that brings him right up there. He made plenty of tunes, which makes him kind of man of multi-talent,
Mm.
and some of his tunes I actually like. But then, in terms of actual films, I've not really ever seen any. He done Men in Black, obviously,
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
That's a good little series.
He did that one where it was like apocalypse, and he was walking around with his dog. Is it? What was it? It's
Oh,
something simple name, isn't it? Like,
Hitman, I think.
is
Is it
it?
that?
I don't know.
No,
I
he
can't
wasn't
think.
Hitman film. Suicide Squad. Is it Suicide Squad?
Was he in that?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, that because he was hired as Hitman.
Mm.
That's a sick film as well.
Oh, there's something else. Was it Danger? That's he's got a song called Danger, but I feel like that's from a film called Danger or something like that. But
Mm.
it's like a police detective film. But again, I've never really watched him in films.
Will Smith.
Yeah, I think as a character, Will Smith's probably funnier and he can kind of play a few different things, whereas Dwayne plays a lot of funny characters, but he is basically just the same, you know. And he's not really multi-talented in terms of he only did wrestling and then films. Whereas Will can like rap and sing and
Mm.
stuff. So
I, if we're basing it off of stuff like that, I would say Will Smith.
fair,
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
And then we spoke about him already. Tom Holland or Chris Hemsworth?
Holland. Tom Holland. Don't know too much about Chris Hemsworth, and Tom Holland only lives 20 minutes from my house.
Shut up, does he?
Swear to God.
Mad.
I will tell you where he
Just
lives
go
after
knock on
this
his door.
episode.
Hello.
I promise you.
Is that why
He lives.
Hollywood came here? Because he actually he knows it because he's obviously
Yeah,
from here. He's
yeah,
like, oh yeah, this would be a good place to shoot.
yeah.
Mental.
So Tom Holland. Yeah. And he's British.
Fair. Chris Hemsworth is English, no?
Is he American?
The Hemsworth brothers, surely they're. I thought they were English. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chris Hemsworth is Thor, right?
Is he Thor?
Female
No.
manager.
Is
Chris
Chris Hemsworth
Hemsworth is
Thor?
Thor, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Chris Hemsworth, the only reason I'm pulling him up a bit more in this table is he plays. Oh, the
Oh,
Australian
Hemsworth. No.
didgeridoo. That actually, now you say that, I have heard that. But Chris Hemsworth, he played James Hunt in Rush. Now, that film was so good, and he played like a really good version of James Hunt. So that I think pulls him up. But overall, as a person, I haven't really seen much of Chris, Chris Hemsworth otherwise, because I never watched like Thor really or anything. I probably would have to go Tom Holland again because he's English. He always seems funny, seems nice. So I think I would have to go Tom Holland as well.
Would you say that I look like Chris Hemsworth?
No.
Wow, you didn't even think about it. At least give it 2 seconds.
I know what Tom Holland looks like. He's small, skinny.
No, no, no. Me and Chris
Guy.
Hemsworth.
Huh?
Do you reckon? Do you
I thought
think?
you said Tom Holland
No, no,
though.
no. Do you think me and Chris Hemsworth would look alike?
No, he's blonde.
I've had a few people say I've got some sort of resemblance.
I don't see it. Hang on. Can I borrow a phone? We're going to get it up to the people. We're just going to take it to
Depends on
people's.
how.
Going to take it to people vote.
Probably vote.
We need to do this. Public vote. Does he look like Crims? Why do I keep trying?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, that picture, I actually nearly see it. So that. Oh, I should hold it that side. There you go. So that's Chris Hemsworth and that's Luke.
I reckon. I reckon.
No, his eyes are too blue. Your eyes are brown. What? They're just saying because you got brown hair and a beard.
Maybe.
I don't see it personally.
No?
That picture, because I was remembering him as like Thor and as when he was James Hunt,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I can't see that at
No,
all.
fair enough.
Whereas that picture, as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, the brown beard, the brown hair, I kind of see it, but otherwise, I just don't see it. Good
I-
guy to be referenced to, but
Yeah, well, when I was referenced, I was like, yes, I'll take it. Also, I wanna apologise to Tom Holland personally for Big Dazza's comment because, bro, if you've seen him in the new Spider-Man, he's whammo. He is tank,
is he?
big boy,
He's bigged up, he's jacked
big
up.
Donny geezer. Who's
Fair,
whammo.
done work, man. Work out.
Yeah. Also, I do want to kind of like every episode we do,
Hmm.
right, I kind of want to like end it with kind of shouting out a guest we want to have on the show. Only because I came across this Instagram page of this guy, and he's just
Mm.
set up a podcast, and already he's had John Terry on it.
Mental.
So, and he only like this geezer sent him a voice note. I was like, "Hey John, like, hey T, how are you? Like, I've got a podcast. You want to come on?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Fair.
So, who do you want to shout out to the podcast
Who
if
do I
you want
want
to
off
come
the
on?
rip? There's so many people. Who do I pick? Um, well, Randolph's already seen the podcast. Randolph. Get on. Come on, Randolph.
Randolph,
Join us.
if
Join
you
us.
see this product, come on the show, my guy.
Join us. Now you can.
One of us.
If you don't like the 4K quality, we'll just go back to the blurry quality. If you don't want to be seen in
Because
4K,
he's seen the blurry quality. So imagine if he sees this. Randolph, come on the show,
join.
my guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my shout.
I think I have to agree with that
Yeah,
because
fair.
this is episode what 19?
19.
19 shout.
Episode 19.
Randolph, come on now.
Join
Yeah,
us. Join us.
our manager will get in contact with your manager.
Lads. Stitch the manager up there, aren't you? So to end it off after Randolph joins, what Disney film do you want to see now? What do you want to see them do next? Do you want to see a recreation of something?
Uh, I would love to just spare like top of the head. I would love to see them do like some sort of live action of like maybe Toy Story.
Ooh, that'd be a weird one to
Yeah,
do.
that'd be nuts.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would love to see. I'd love to see one that is maybe based on trains. They've done cars, they've done planes.
Oh, you mean like Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah, I mean that's been
I
maybe
like a more up to
yeah,
date.
maybe they've
Yeah,
done that, but maybe do like a train thing.
that'd be
Can
sick.
you do that? Maybe, I don't know.
Or planes,
Don't know
maybe.
how. Well, they've done planes, though, haven't they?
What?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
literally one called planes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm behind.
Otherwise, Cars 4. Come on, bring it out.
No,
Bring Cars 4. I don't know where you can go with it, but I love cars.
come
So,
on now.
otherwise, I think like just something fun, sort of silly character. You think, or humanize some sort of character.
Yeah.
What can we humanize?
Have you seen Recess? Lord, have you seen Recess? Recess? Like the cartoon animation like Recess.
Yeah.
You've seen it, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't you think they should make a real life version of that? That would be so sick.
What is it?
You don't know.
Because if I show you the people, you might know.
Ah,
If anyone has like seen Recess, honestly, let me know if you agree about them bringing out a real life version of it.
You know that one?
No?
I think I've seen them. I think I've seen them. I've never watched it, but I think I've seen those characters.
They should bring that out for real life. That'd be sick.
But
Especially this day
is
and
that
age.
originally a Pixar thing though? Because they wouldn't be able to do it, and if it's already
No, it's
trademarked.
not.
There we go.
Oh, it's
Thank you, Lord.
welcome.
Yeah, there we go. I would love to see that in real life.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
Do you know what I did? Generally had something, but I feel like we're going on for quite a while already. What are we on to?
We can squeeze it in an hour and 30. We can squeeze it in.
We can squeeze. Can we squeeze it in?
Okay.
So there is like another Pixar theory. It's like how does it correspond into our world? Because so the weird theory that it kind of stems from is in Toy Story, like they're sort of referencing like like when I get off, like they're pretending they're actors, so they're s- they're saying that all the toys are actually actors, because obviously you have people like actual real people going like cut and stuff, and like the toys talk about their manager and stuff. So they're saying, so what is this world they're in? Now in Bug's Life, they have um obviously Woody join them, but Woody's meant to be a toy, so why is he now small as like an ant size? Why is that? Or is it just another version? Or are these bugs massive? It's like,
Oh, man.
but then Bug's Life do a cutscene at the end, and the big bird that attacks him is meant to be a robot because it breaks down. Um, and but then in that one, it's other bugs that are filming because you see like the camera crew are bugs filming bugs, and like, and then the stick that's flying when they're flying this the stick uh what was it what's the bug called that's a stick stick insect, that's the one. He in the outtakes he accidentally swallows a bug. So how small is that bug if he's swallowing a bug? Because you think how big a stick insect
Damn.
is. So are these big?
That's a new unlock right there.
Mm. And then it's like obviously all the correlation of how does the cars work, how do they talk, how do they have brains. So they're saying, what is this kind of universe? And they're trying to. There's a good film, the good video that kind of covers it and explains it, goes into full detail of like how can it all be put under one bubble. Obviously, it's all the magic of Pixar. Do you know what I mean? But it's saying there's a bubble, trying to put it like how they can all live on the same sort of universe. Like 'cause they're saying how the toys be alive and that, but it's a really interesting video. Again, like I will not be able to do it justice, so I feel like I'm going to try and find it and link it as well.
Yeah, some of those videos are well interesting.
Yeah,
You want to go into detail like
because if you love Disney, if you love Pixar, I feel like these are good things to then go on and watch.
that. 100%.
Because that's what inspired this episode is by watching some of those videos, like watching all the um sort of Easter eggs and watching how you like what formulates everything.
Mm.
So I think we'll link all them and we'll have to go check them out
Oh,
because
mate.
it's interesting.
That'll be an interesting to after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's it from me. So
As always, guys, we really appreciate you tuning in and watching our weekly episodes of Chattin Smack.
and see you soon when Randolph joins our podcast.
Randolph, we'll see you soon. Get ready for that. As always, we appreciate you. Tune in every week. Chattin Smack. Watch the like button. Subscribe. Show your support on all channels. It's been Luke.
It's been Dazza.
Take care. See you.
Peace.